How you doing?
Somebody's gained weight and added some weight. Did you gain some weight in the offseason?
Yeah, definitely. Sitting at like 253 right now. Just trying to maintain that through camp. Obviously, you sweat a lot out in practice, but working with nutrition and Coach Herb in the weight room, keep the weight on. The tight end room looks really good right now. Really big, really strong, really fast. So.
What were you last year?
I got down to like 240 during the year, so I was a little underweight, but feeling pretty good right now.
What kind of an impact has Herbert had on you?
Yeah, he's I really like him as a strength coach. He really motivates the guys well, and he created this great culture, I think, in the weight room this year of team accountability, being responsible, and just really working hard every day. And obviously, as you look around the team, guys are bigger and stronger. So, I think he had a great impact on our team.
Sharon was here the other day. Said he went back and looked at high school film of the tight ends and said that you used to run like a robot, or that's what guys used to say. But you're the most fluid guy now. Did you work on that, or how do you become a fluid runner like he says you are?
Yeah, high school ran the double wing offense, so probably caught like 2 passes a game. But so that was a big point of emphasis when I got here. Coach Jay was the coach at the time, and he just said to pretty much copy Jake Butt, just watch him every day. So that's what I did. Learned a lot from him. Just constantly running routes, constantly catching balls. With all the quarterbacks, and that really helped me out. So just working every day at it.
Did you think you ran like a robot?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Still talk to Jake?
Yeah, talked to him a couple weeks ago. He's having a good, obviously he's doing really good for the Broncos, starting right now, so he's doing good.
Thoughts on the quarterbacks so far in camp?
Yeah, they all look good, all battling out there, Shea, BP, Dylan, Joe, all making great throws. Really, I think the mobility with their feet, as all of them have been much improved, getting out of the pocket, rollouts and whatnot, making throws outside the pocket. It looks really good.
Can you sense
behind you is Josh Metellus, and they try and keep it moving here tonight. Josh is right behind you.
Can you sense that they're bringing out the best in each other and that the competition has been elevated a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. That's Coach Harbaugh's thing is, competition always breeds the best out of people. He does it every year with the quarterback. Obviously last year it was Wilton and John and Brandon. This year it's, Shea, Dylan, BP, and Joe. But obviously they were pushing each other every single day, trying to get better. So,
how difficult is it to get chemistry with them if you're doing reps with every single quarterback?
I don't think it's that difficult as long as they know, all the receivers got to run the same routes, and once they get the timing down on that route, I think it's not that difficult to know where a guy's going to be and what he's doing during a play.
What kind of learning curve comes with a new tight ends coach, and what's sort of been different with Coach Moore?
I don't think there's much of a learning curve to say. Obviously, every coach has their own style, but the offense has pretty much remained the same in terms of concepts, formations, and routes and stuff like that. So, not much has changed, but I think Coach Moore brings a different perspective that's definitely helped us out this season.
How would you describe him to someone who isn't in practice? Is there anything that distinguishes him as a coach?
I think he's very, very intelligent guy. He knows a lot just overall in football, not just in the tight end world, but, line. Obviously, he played O-line, so he brings that perspective in run blocking. But he's very knowledgeable in the pass game, too. So he teaches us the total pass game as a whole, all the receivers, not just the tight end routes. So I think that helps just to understand everything. I think he's done a great job.
Is the optimism about the offensive line warranted? You've seen those guys come together?
Yeah, definitely. They're working hard every day. Coach Warren's done a great job, and they're really building some chemistry up there, up front, the O-line. So they're moving guys out, and I think they look really great after the offseason with Coach Herb. So,
aside from the difference between being a robot and more fluid and everything, like we said earlier, how have things changed for you, especially considering going from redshirt year to finally getting a ton of playing time last year, and now you're going to get a bunch of playing time? What's changed for you?
I'd probably just say the standard, the expectation that you're expected to go and make that play now, whereas last year maybe I wasn't expected to go and catch that ball, but now it's the standard, and we set the goal high this year. In the tight end room, we set our goals high to be the best in the Big Ten in the country. So the standard is to go and be the best. So you got to make that play, make that block, and be reliable.
I gotta ask, is your last name Irish? Just the
Yeah.
obvious question.
Yeah.
Did you root for the Notre Dame or anything growing up? Or?
No, not really. Being from Massachusetts, I guess more of a BC guy. But
do you remember any of the Notre Dame Michigan games or anything like that? Just watch them on TV.
no, not particularly. But heard it's a pretty good rivalry, so I'm excited for it.
Okay.
How have Nick and Zach improved their blocking? I know they're
I mean,
in the past game, but
yeah.
the blocking might have.
Obviously, just from a size perspective, they're both 260 now. Zach's like 265, Nick's 260, so obviously that helps a lot when you're trying to move the ends off the ball. And, really we emphasize footwork every day, just getting your feet in the ground, having good hand placement. So both of those guys have really worked on that, and, they're doing a great job.
Is there more of an emphasis? No?
I would say it's, obviously we had Coach Fry last year, and he was a big run blocking guy too, so we had a lot of emphasis on it last year, but, it's still high this year as well to be able to move guys off the ball.
What do you see from the freshman tight ends?
They look good. Obviously, it's a little hard to come in and learn the whole offense in 2 weeks. But they're doing a good job. They're learning fast. You can just see that they got a lot of raw talent, and me, Zach, and Nick are trying to really help them out and teach them the little things, and they're going to be good.
How far has Nick come from